Well, everyone, there's the BurnMan. Yo. And we're going to get into the new Catarina soldier side quest. Now then, the first part of this side quest takes us here in the dilapidated bridge bonfire in the Undead Settlement. Undead Settlement is loaded with crap. Now, what I would suggest, if not demand, is that you go through here under that overpass, through that cathedral, whatever, around, and you open this shortcut. Because this shortcut will make life a lot easier for you, obviously, hence the term shortcut. Now, over here, you're going to have to fight these big rats, and, well, there's really only one really big rat, and there's the other rats, the smaller rats. I would suggest you don't mess with the big rat straight up. And we're going to go through the shortcut. I would also suggest the reason why you'd want to do this with the bonfire is unless you are completely incapable of taking damage whatsoever, you might want to get to the bonfire before going through all of this. Now watch out, the dog is up there. Let's see if we can get... well, he's supposed to be. Unless he hasn't... up, there he goes. No, I didn't kick. I could just leave that dog alone, but I'm not going to. Well, actually, I would have done that. BurnMan? Nah, we kill dogs. Alright, so he kills dogs, so there you go. So, now we're going to climb up the ladder. I would suggest killing these guys one at a time. Starting with you. I don't think that's going to do the job. So we're going to see him later. Oh, no, it did. Sweet. Alright, so get rid of this guy first. Or whatever guy you want first. You don't have to get rid of him in any specific order. He's going to take his sweet-ass time, so we're going to just keep shooting with arrows. Okay, maybe he's not. Oh, I rolled. I totally rolled, by the way. Okay, I rolled this. Alright, you want to be an asshole? Then die. Okay, you, sir. I try to keep... now, I should think about having him die since we're going to go hollow. But I'm not going to do that right now because I want to get this taken care of. Ooh, Estus Rescues. Yes, by the way, watch out. They do throw those things. No! I'm just showing you these enemies because it's best to know what you're getting yourself into. Alright, get all angry. Oh yeah, by the way, those things induce ridiculous bleed, so be careful. Now, I could just ignore this guy and just move further along. And I think I'm going to do that right now, because he's not going to do anything. You can go kill him if you want. I don't give a shit. I'm just going to show you what we're doing here to start this side quest. What up, Egon? We already talked to you before for another video. For this, we're going to go through here. This is not mandatory at all, but it does help you, and you can start this side quest. And starting side quests and completing side quests are very, very fun. And they do help you get items that you didn't think you can get before. So anyway, this elevator will move up on its own. And we'll see a familiar-looking individual. And there he is. Hello, sir! It's not who you think it is.
Oh. Pardon me, I was absorbed in thought. I am Siegward of Catarina. To be honest, I'm in a bit of a pickle. Have you ever walked near a white birch only to be struck by a great arrow?
Well, yeah.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, they come from this tower. Whoever it is, I'm sure I can talk some sense into them. But I have to find a way up. And that's just the trouble. This lift only goes down, you see, and... well, that doesn't get me anywhere.
He's wrong. It doesn't just go down.
This lift, with a little warming up, I've got to use my...
Catarina Knights, you use your head way too often. Head. And then from there we're going to go down here. And just wait till there. Now, on this level, you'll see him. There's an item somewhere, I believe. Actually, this area is filled with items. No, there isn't an item. I'm making that up. Okay, so now he's thinking about something else. Oh, look at that demon out there.
Ah! Oh! Don't disappear like that. You had me downright worried. But thanks to you, an epiphany has struck me square in the head. I've unraveled the riddle of this inscrutable lift.
You're very happy with yourself, I noticed.
On some days I begin to doubt myself. I went up the tower, so I thought, then somehow ended up here. I'm not exactly sure what happened. Anyhow, do you see that? That humongous beast? I'm no coward and I've a steady hand, but that thing makes my skin crawl. How now? Think twice before you go down that road. I could... No, I think not. I've got to...
Yes, by the way, overheated means we can't use our pyromancies.
I could try...
Not if we want anything effective. So we probably should wait, right? Nah, man. I'm going. See ya. Alright, well the BurnMan wants to go down there and kill that guy. Kill that demon, I should say. Are you sure there's no item around here? I'm sure there's an item around here. No, maybe I'm not sure. Anyway, so the way you can incite this battle is... And it's pretty tough, especially early in the game. The way you can incite this without running up to it and killing it... Where the hell did it go? Oh, there it is. Okay. Is... Use that longbow, baby.
No! You should have waited!
Now the key is you have to make sure that he survives. So...
I, Siegward of the Knights of Catarina, fight by your side!
And make sure you survive as well. Now he's dead. And there you are. And we get a fire gem. Now he's just going to kind of chill.
That was quite a performance. But you mustn't get in over your head. We unkindled must put our duties first.
Thanks for the miracle
moment. We've a toast to make.
So he gives you Sigbral. That's one of.
My sword. And our victory together.
Yeah, my team wins.
Long may the sun shine.
And we get the toast gesture.
Well, I'm going to have myself a little nap. The only thing to do, really, after a nice toast.
And then he snores and you get the sleep gesture. So that's that portion. Now we'll move on to the next one.
Hello? Hello?
Yes, Sigmund.
Anyone there? Anyone at all?
Yes, I'm here. I'm here. Alright, so this is the next part of the Sigmund Freud second whatever quest. So what you have to do is when you go out of the Cathedral of the Deep, or the Cleansing Chapel bonfire, after a while, following the last action we took, we can talk to him in the well.
Oh. I know that voice. Just how long has it been? It's me, Siegward of Catarina. I'm loath to admit it, but I've been had. Someone's swiped my armor. Did you happen to see it anywhere?
We're going to say we haven't seen it.
Oh, yes. I see. Not to worry. Great planning begets great fortune. An old tenant of the Knights of Catarina. And I am a master planner, I do say. Ha 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 ha. I'm in quite a pickle indeed.
You're always in a pickle.
Maybe I can fashion a replacement from I've got to use my head and think.
Alright, so from there, what we can do is go to the next part. Okay, so the next step would be to go up this way at Firelink Shrine. Now, what you have to do is you have to buy the tower key from the merchant. It's 20,000 souls. Don't forget that. Don't forget that. And once this fog dissipates, I don't even know why this happens. I have no idea why. But once it dissipates, have you grown me a seed? Ah! We go up this way. Then we go around this way. And then we go up the lift. How you doing there, BurnMan? It's alright. Alright, so once we're at the top, what you can do is you can get up here, you can get Firekeeper's soul, which you can give to the Firekeeper, and she'll be able to relinquish your hollow. But as of now, we're going to go back down this way. And lo and behold, the cage is closed. And who is standing there but our old friend
Sorry, friend.
Patches.
Be more careful. By the gods, curiosity is going to kill you, kittens. Some places are better left alone, you know. Oh, sorry. Am I a tad too late?
I don't know why he still looks exactly the same after all these years, but there he is.
Have no fear. There's beauty in death. Besides, you're surrounded by ladies. Every man's dream, right?
That is very significant. Well, it's only designated for male characters, obviously.
Oh, by stripping every last trinket off.
Yeah, he's got the same gimmick. Now, you could also run into him with the Catarina armor.
But you...
You can also run into him with the Catarina armor at the Cathedral of the Deep at this point. So now we have to fall down here. Be careful in these drops, by the way. They can hurt. Fall down here. And just go here. And then down here. As usual, Patches does not cover all his bases. Now, there's also a ring there. Or something there that we're going to figure out later on. And then through here. This is where we fought the Master. So we got the Estus ring, is what we got. Now, just for fun, let's kill these guys. 5, 5. And then we're going to return to Firelink Shrine, and Patches is going to feel like a goofball because he totally didn't cover all his bases like he's supposed to. That's why you cover all your bases, pal. But where we're going to find him is we're going to find him up here. Now, this is important to both Siegward and Grey Rat. So don't you forget to do this for both of them. And I will have both of these in both videos, just so that you know that. Because Grey Rat's going to need Siegward. So before you send him on the second quest, you're going to have to do this.
Ah, oh, you're alive. Now, hold your horses. Let's have a nice talk about this. I'll come clean. I did you wrong. I didn't mean it, though. Not one bit.
You're lucky.
You get these urges, running the business and all, and I hate myself for it. I do. You know what I mean. Terrible, really. But I can see you'll forgive me. You're alive, after all. And that's what counts, right?
Yeah, we'll forgive him because we need him.
Oh, fantastic. A wily second chance. I knew you'd understand. I just knew it. The heart of a lion. A model for the rest of us. A true friend. Forever.
Alright, so now you can...
Ah, I see you've met...
Talk to him about Grey Rat.
The slinking rodent. But he did me a good turn back in Lothric Dungeon. Doubtless I should do something about that little dead. Well, maybe not. Well, I hardly believe he's still standing.
So like I said, you have to do this if you want to finish Grey Rat's side quest. You have to do this. You have to purchase, as you can see, he's got the Catarina armor. Now it's going to be 8,000. It's going to be pretty expensive. We got to get everything. We got to get the shield, everything. So let's see if I can sell him some shit. Well, nothing worth anything. We're going to get... Yeah, that's not really worth much. But you're going to need the souls for it, so let me... Anyway, let's buy what I can. He also sells some other good stuff, so you want to keep him alive anyway. But we're going to buy the helmet, we're going to buy the armor, and you purchase the shield, gloves, and finally the leggings. Now we have the whole armor set. And then you throw the armor.
Oh, my armor. My deepest gratitude. I, Siegward of Catarina, salute you. With my trusty suit of armor, I'll be out of here in a jiffy. Until we meet again, comrade.
And we get the rejoice gesture.
No need to worry about me with my trusty suit.
And that will be the next portion of that. We will find Siegward next. Well, you could go from the distant manor bonfire. Just come back around here. There's nothing down there, by the way, I've checked. And it's called the distant manor because if you go through here, you will be faced with a bunch of these weird alien-like creatures. I say they look like the origins of the gaping dragon from the first Dark Souls. And they're not really that troublesome. They do cause toxic, which is horrendous. But it really only takes about a couple of strikes to get them. And I shouldn't have done that. Fuck, I just realized. But there are a bunch of them here. There are also a bunch of pretty decent items. And by pretty decent items, I mean maybe a soul or two that's worthwhile. Other than that, it's just crap. They do give you a good chunk of souls, though. So you dung pie. Like, who the fuck needs dung pies? Dung pie. And that's what they drop. They drop dung pie. Basically, what dung pie is, you can, if you throw it at somebody, it can cause toxin to you and them, but it could do like ridiculous amounts of toxic build, and toxic is fucking relentless in this game. I always was. It's poison on steroids. It's just that it's so much more difficult to figure out how to cure. And don't forget the excrement-covered ashes. I don't know why I'd want shit-covered ash. But in this little kitchen, you'll notice somebody sitting there. This is why I didn't want to use my Estus flask, because you have Estus soup. But there's somebody sitting by the fireplace. And he's sleeping. Wake up. Kicking shit.
Excuse me, I must have dozed off.
You think?
It's rather warm in here. Well, hasn't it been all too long? It's good to see you. Oh, I seem to have missed my chance, so I, Siegward of Catarina, offer my deepest gratitude. And a little surprise to go with it. It's all yours.
And we get a mid-force.
I know. Won't you join me for dinner? I make a fine Estus soup. I've got some stewing right now.
Already had it.
Even we undead deserve a little normalcy from time to time. And finally, upon this rendezvous, let us make a toast.
And we get some more Siegbrau.
To your valor, my sword, and our sworn duties. Long may the sun shine.
And I don't need that.
Have you heard? Somewhere, hidden right here in Irithyll, is a deep dungeon. And even below that, the profaned capital, home of Yhorm, the reclusive giant lord.
Yes, I know that.
That reminds me, I've a grave promise to keep.
Keep that in mind.
Oh, sorry. I'm afraid I've cast a cloud over things. Well, I'm going to have myself a little nap. The only thing to do, really, after a nice toast.
And then he goes back to sleep. So that's the next part of his side quest. With Siegfried, you have to go into the Irithyll dungeon. And by the sleeping giant, the literal sleeping giant, you want to go down, around, and we fight all these rats. You can hear the basilisks. They're going to come out of nowhere soon. But if you go to the chest, there are two chests. One's a mimic, one's not. You go to this chest. You'll find the old cell key, which we're going to need to free him, where I show you. And now, you see him in that cell over there? Don't need to get excited.
Pardon me, I was absorbed in thought.
As usual.
Oh, look at me. Trapped like a rat.
Ha, metaphor.
But you needn't worry. I've just been sitting here weighing my options. The moment has almost come. I just need a bit more time. My liberation requires a key.
I have it.
But the key is outside.
I have it.
A riddle for the ages.
The only riddle is figuring out how to get to you.
My
Okay, so that's the next part. But how do we get to him? And how do you get to Siegfried's cell? Well, you come here, where we got the jailer key, the toxic swamp, up the ladder, around the thing. And it's going to be kind of difficult because it's a jump. You have to time this jump just right. It's this way. See that open window there? You got to jump it. And there we are. Yeah, I'll give you a rating for that. Nothing there. We come up here, up the staircase. There he is. And with the old cell key, we can open the old cell.
Ah, you are a saint.
I know.
Once again, you are my valiant savior. I, Siegward of Catarina, express my deepest gratitude. Take this, a token of my thanks. Go on. It's all yours.
Titanite slab.
Ah, no, please. Go on ahead. I've my own road to take, and a duty to fulfill. Very soon. And...
Now where will we find him next? Next, when you go to Yhorm the Giant's boss fight... Suddenly, a cutscene.
Yhorm, old friend. I, Siegward of the Knights of Catarina, have come to uphold my promise. The sun shine upon this Lord of Cinder.
And with that done, we talk to him.
It seems I am in your debt once again.
You bet.
My thanks. I could have not kept my promise without you. Now, for a final toast.
And you get one more of those.
To your valor, and my old friend Yhorm. Long... Well, the only thing to do really after a nice toast. You are a true friend. Best of luck with your duty.
And that is Siegward.
Well, the only... You are...
That is Siegward's side quest.